Hello, traders, and welcome to TradingWithBill.com on a Wednesday, July 19th, 2017. Traders coming to you from Pattaya, Thailand. Rainy skies, dark clouds, just absolutely ugly outside today. It is really bad. It's been like this since about 3 in the morning, and yeah, it is what it is. But we're at the trading desk, ready to go for another day of trading. I have to be honest with you, folks. The markets are horrible to trade. You've got to get your entries right on. You've got to get out when it's time to get out. You need to put your scalping hat on. Take your 15, 20 pips. Get out. It's just really difficult. And that's the summer months. You know, we do it. There are trades. I'm not saying not to trade. You have to trade. You have to stay in the market. Trade small. Trade a lot. And just know when to get out. Get out of trades. Don't hang around for hours and days in trades. You're going to get beat up. It's a scalper's market, right? We need to get in, get our 15, 20, 25 pips, and get out. And if you do that in 3 or 4 pairs, you got a nice profit for the day, right? All right, let's head on over to the calendar. Not a lot of news today. Not a lot of news today. Pretty boring, really. But let's go over it. So earlier today, what's gone on? Absolutely nothing. There is like nothing all the way into New York. Yeah, we have building permits comes out today for June, month on month. Housing starts month on month. Canada has manufacturing sales month on month. That's a big one. Then we have unemployment rate. Oh, that's not us, sorry. Crude oil inventories today. Crude oil inventories today. High impact news event. And my friends, that about is it for today. We have some data in U.S. Other than that, there is nothing going on as far as that goes. Let's take a look at our indices. The S&P futures the S&P 500 futures is up 0.07%. The Nasdaq futures is up 0.24%. S&P 500 VIX is up 0.71%. The DAX is negative 1.25%. Nikkei 225 down 0.01%, and the U.S. dollar index up 0.06%, still below that 96 level. It's hanging out at 95.51 as we speak. And the euro index is down 0.08% at 92.51. When we take a look at these charts, you're going to see that these things are just not moving. They're just stagnant all over the place. So let's just take a look at commodities real quick. Gold is down 0.04%. However, crude oil WTI is at 46.25, and Brent is up at 48.70, heading to that $50 a barrel mark as we would expect. If you're trading oil, this is really a great opportunity to get in this. By August, I'd say the first week in August, I will be back to trading oil futures. I'm going to trade the oil futures hopefully the first week of August. We should be back up and running on that. I changed my brokers. I went to great broker if you're trading options is Tastyworks. It's affiliate of tastytrade.com. It's Tastyworks. They have their own brokerage. They just came up about 5 months ago. And the nice thing is their futures comes after they go online. So they're all finished with the paperwork. Now they're in the test mode. I spoke to them yesterday, and it looks like their futures will be up by the end of July at the latest, hopefully before. But they said guaranteed for the first week of August, they will be live in futures. That's great news for Tastyworks platform to trading options and futures. All right, that's about it from there. Let's go over to some charts. We'll just take a look at a variable amount of charts. There's not a lot I'm really interested in. You could look at this here, right? So this is the euro dollar. This is a completion of a butterfly, right? So this, with the butterfly, this is D wave. This should be heading down, right? This pair right here should be doing this, my folks. From the D, which is here, should be coming back down, okay? And that's how this should happen. So this goes up. This price goes up, right? And then we want it to come back down. Now, the problem is, saying all that is fine, but the problem is price action is just not doing anything. So how do you trade this? Well, I got to be honest. These wimpy little candles, you got the EMAs all tangled in each other. The 200 exponential moving average is still pointing to the upside. I'm not willing to jump in there, right? It's just not something I want to jump into. Let's take a look at the pound. Now, the pound had a little bit of movement yesterday. You know, it's came back down again. It's still sinking. This was a trade yesterday that, it could have worked if you caught this. Now, I was in front of my computer when this data came out. We ended up with this gap. And I have like 3 pound pairs that this gap happened. Now, it's gone sideways ever since that data came out, right? So what's driving this market? Data, right? It's sure not price action. It's sure not traders, right? This is a data move. And here we are now. You can't trade this. You're going to turn around and trade this and trade into the 200 exponential moving average? I'm not. And you got your EMAs tangled up like spaghetti. No trade here. Nothing to do, my friends. Just absolutely nothing to do. Let's take a look at the dollar yen. And this just continues just to head to the downside, right? This is just a bearish move here. And, right, so, this is what we're looking at here. But this is just one of these, right? This is on a thing here. The dollar's just taking a beating, and it's just heading to the downside. And I don't see any relief in sight, to be honest with you, right? I don't see it. I'm a dollar bull, but I don't see no relief here. This is just not looking like it wants to come back up to the upside. Let's take a look at the Aussie. Yeah, this is our trade plan yesterday. Just never worked. Never got an entry, never got anything. And, it's okay, right? It's just okay. But we're not going to chase price, and I'm sure not going to go into a position that is not going to, at least get me to break even. Listen, I know you need to take losses. That's just the way it is. But I'm not going to take losses when I know they're going to be losses, right? So, we want to sell the Aussie dollar, folks, right? I said yesterday, the Aussie land doesn't want their thing at 79.20, 79.30. They don't want their money there. They want it at 68, 67, 64. So we're going to just wait. We're going to wait. We're going to see what happens. Now you got the 5 EMA underneath price. Who knows what's going to happen with this? This can head up to the upside without an issue. The issue today is there's no data, and there's no data in Asia today. So that's what's going on there. So I did a trade plan for today, and I took a look at the euro yen. So I did this, and when I did this chart, this was this red candle here, and it broke below, and I didn't see it, and I said, oh man, I missed this trade. Anyhow, the candle stopped. Now it's coming up to retest this trend line. I'm going to be very, very strict on my entry. 129.29. Stop at 129.50, 52. Take profit at 128.70. Just going to have to be very, very disciplined in our trading and entries. You've got to be really on it as far as that goes. It's not time to go walk the dog when you enter a trade. Unfortunately, in normal conditions, you can put a trade on, check your phone, check your iPad, check whatever, and 30, 45 minutes later, see how your trade's working. Not today. You got to be in front of these charts until you get to break even, because these things are just moving so nasty. Just take a look at this, my friends. Look at this. This is a perfect example of nasty price action. Okay, here's nasty price action. Like, do you want to trade that? Right? Do you want to trade that? No. That's why I did a trend line break. This is horrible. This is horrible price action. So, what's the other problem here? Well, to be honest with you, the euro's been strong lately, and the yen is strong. So we have strong versus strong. We don't want strong versus strong. We either want weak to strong or strong to weak. Somebody's got to be, right? And this is not what we have. We have strong against semi-strong, right? And, how long is the euro going to stay strong? I don't think very long. Right? I'm expecting it to collapse anytime. I think Draghi, I didn't see it on the calendar, but did he speak yesterday? Or he speaks, I thought it was yesterday he spoke. So anyhow, but nothing's going on. Nothing to do here. Just be really disciplined on your trade plan. If you got a trade plan, you got an entry point, stay with it. Don't move around. Just stay with your trade plan. Traders, that wraps it up for me on a rainy Wednesday out of Thailand. Traders, have a great trading day, and always remember to trade smart, not hard, and stay in the game. Traders, I'll catch you tomorrow. Have a great trading day. See you now. Bye-bye.